There's some pretty nice box art for this mobile suit. It obviously shows that it is a grunt mass-produced type suit. Pretty much a typical 00 box. Over here it shows that it's the 18th in the high-grade 00 line. And there's all that. It is pretty cheap. It's got a 1,200 yen price tag. And here's the instruction manual. It's a pretty simple 00 Gundam manual. Little color sheet, some color on the inside, but then everything in here is just a black and white list of steps to make the mobile suit complete. This is completely straight built right out of the box, except for a little bit of metallic Gundam purple marker inside those spots. These parts are clear plastic, but I colored metallic purple Gundam marker on the insides. Other than that, it's completely unpanelined and undetailed. Even despite that, without any paint, right out of the box, all of the main colors are here. There are a few things missing, like the black or the gray circles here, or on the hands and the foot skirts here, and then parts on the GN drive, I suppose, and then the eyes. But there are stickers for all of that. If you see here, these are all gray circles for all those parts I mentioned. And those are the GN drives up there, parts for the head and stuff too. These are metallic purple stickers that would go on the insides of where I did put the metallic purple already. And then there are a few for the guns, and that's the eyes right there. So if you do not feel the need to paint or color with Gundam markers, the kit does come with all of the stickers you need, and that's a pretty good thing. And after just a little bit of detailing and panel lining, this thing looks very good. Really, all I've done to him at all is the metallic purple on those two parts, the sticker for the eyes, and then panel lined everything. I decided not to use those stickers because I will be painting this later. I just decided it'll be easier not to use the stickers so I can not have to peel them off later. This particular kit is very well articulated. There are a few hindered spots, but they're really not that bad. The head is one of them. It can't do much because it's just on a ball joint, really. The collar does sort of get in the way, so it can't do a whole lot. These things can do this kind of movement here, and they do rotate like that. The shoulder area can do this sort of movement. The little shoulder pad there will move around with it. It can go up about that high, spin all the way around. It rotates here, and it bends about 90 degrees at the elbow. The hand is on a ball joint, so it can do all that great ball jointy stuff. The waist is just a peg in a hole, so it spins all the way around. These things would rotate all the way around if the body didn't get in the way, but that's all these ones do. These things do sort of hinder the legs. They can't go very far or forward, but they do go pretty far back, and there's a ball joint in there, so it can do all that ball jointy stuff. Then there's also a peg, so it can rotate. This flap here will go up that much, and down that much, and then the knee will go that far forward, and then that far backward. These flaps here go up and down, and that's really all they do. There's a hinge in there, so the foot can go back and forth like that, and then there's like a ball joint, so it can do all the ball jointy stuff. They go around that far in and that far out. The reason they're like that is so you can do better, like widespread stances. I like that. I think that's a pretty good feature. And for the accessories, we'll go ahead and start off with the accessories that come with all three versions of the GNX. This here is the standard rifle. Doesn't articulate very much, just a ball joint back here so it can spin and swivel and all that. And then this part, it'll stay locked like this, but when you pull it out, it can go all the way this way and all the way that way. That's actually a feature for the long rifle part, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is the shield, which in my opinion is very nice. I'm always a fan of shields. It does remind me of the flag shield that spins around really fast. This thing here is the peg that just plugs into any side of the arm. It'll go around that far that way, the same amount the other way. But there is this nub here that does get in the way. And then it comes with 2 beam saber handles and 2 clear pink beams. There's also the open palm that does come with most 00 kits. And now, to show off the accessories that are specific to this kit, you get the rifle. You slide this part in. It is a little scope. Slide that in right there onto the top. Then you take this and rotate it to the side. Either side, actually. It's up to you. Then you just slide it in. And this is a very nice weapon. I do like the long rifle. I liked the rifle by itself, but when you add this thing, it just looks a lot better. Now, you just put the handle into the hand, and then that plug there will plug into the top of the forearm nicely. Now, the shield, with that plug there, you plug it into any side of the arms. This side, the other side over there, and the inside of both arms will both accept the shield. I like that feature, so it means that no matter how you put the arms together, you can't really go wrong. Then obviously the beam saber goes right in there, and it's ready for some action. In my opinion, this is a great model kit. There are very few things wrong with it, like the limited head articulation and the legs, but those really aren't a big issue. All of the accessories that come with it look great. The whole model kit itself comes out of the box almost exactly how you want it, and it does come with the stickers to make it perfect. The GNX does have a weird design, I'll admit, but for me, these weird parts, like the legs and the binders, are actually what made me like the kit. At first, I wasn't so into the idea of this kit, but after I got the high grade, it definitely bought me over, and this is really a great kit. If you don't want to spend the money on the master grade, this is a perfect alternate. Really, I don't see the big difference in the master grade other than the size.